I'm Cookie Miller, and this is Worth the Wait. Join me every week as I explore profound weight loss solutions beyond just diet and exercise, because a lifestyle change starts with changing your mind. This week's episode is sponsored by Cookie Miller Coaching, a holistic online weight loss coaching service that aims to help women who have 30 pounds or more to lose. This program is for the woman who has tried everything and is serious about making a lifestyle change. Visit apply.cookiemiller.com to book your free consultation call. We are enrolling new clients now and space is limited. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Worth the Wait. I am your host, Cookie Miller. And before I get into today's topic, I just want to thank you all so much for listening to the podcast. Your support has pushed us to this milestone of 20 episodes. Woo! I'm so excited. So thank you so much. This 20th episode will conclude season 1 of Worth the Wait. So we're going to take a break for a bit and we will be back before you know it. Today's topic comes from our Instagram, and it comes from @team_butterfly_2021. And she wanted to know what we all want to know, which is how the heck do you make all of these changes while life is happening? How do you make all of these changes and adjust your lifestyle and work out and do all the things while life is still happening? So thank you so much, Lisa, for sending in this topic suggestion. Let's get into it. I love this question because after being on this journey for 8 years, I've been through so many seasons of life to be able to answer this question, and also so many seasons of my weight loss journey. I believe weight loss journeys have seasons as well, right? Because you start off and you're in weight loss mode. Inevitably, you'll probably hit a plateau, which, by the way, I sent out an email about hitting plateaus and weight loss plateaus. So if you're not on my email list, send us a DM on Instagram over at Worth the Wait Podcast, and we will add you. But inevitably, you'll hit that point, and then you'll break past that, and then you get to your ultimate goal, and then you go into maintenance, right? So this is over a long period of time, at least if you have a big weight loss goal like I did. So there have been seasons. Tip number 1 is to plan everything. This was the very first thing that I did that was totally different from before when I had failed. So if you're not familiar, I've lost 100 pounds myself, and I have kept it off for the past 8 years. But prior to that, it's not like I just, set out to lose this weight and then I just did it the very first time. This was after so many failed attempts. So I've noticed, in hindsight, I can see that this was something that I did that was totally different from before. So planning everything completely out. So this is something that I do to this day, and you can do this day to day, week to week, or month to month. So you want to plan your workouts. What are you doing? Which days are you going to work out? Where are you going to work out? Right? Especially nowadays, I have to really think about, okay, which days am I going to the gym and which days am I working out from home? A lot of us have gotten equipment at home and really kind of built up a space, or just have gotten used to working out at home. So it's important for me to know ahead, what exactly or where exactly am I going to be working out. Keeping in line with the planning, you want to plan food as much as you can. So this means meal prepping. Meal prepping was a lifesaver for me. I would not have lost the weight if I hadn't meal prepped. 100%, I believe that. So meal prep, it saves you time later in the week. And when it comes to meal prepping, I really like to do something that I call bulk prepping. And let me know if you guys want to hear an episode about this maybe, but I basically make all of my proteins, all of my veggies, all of my good carbs, brown rice, stuff like that, all at once. And then that way I can kind of put my meals together throughout the week as I go. The next thing that you want to plan is me time. That is right. I have clients who I've scheduled me time on their calendar, literally, and they must check it off every single day. Now, it can be 10 minutes of meditating or taking a walk alone, or, whatever the me time thing is for you. Maybe it's getting your nails done, right? For me, it's a bath most evenings. So I like to take a bath, really be able to wind down. But you want to plan and schedule in that time. Okay, tip number 2, adjust your expectations and your goals. Listen, if you're feeling incredibly overwhelmed by life and all the things that you have to do and keep up with for your health, consider adjusting your goals. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed because you're expecting to hit your goal in 3 months when it's really going to take 6. You see what I'm saying? Like, you need a bit more time to actually get there, and you're trying to squeeze it into something. So this means that you can stretch your goal out over, let's say, 6 months, and now you have the ability to decrease your workouts a little bit, maybe to eat a little bit more food so you're not as moody, and to really just be able to take your time, which is going to make you feel less overwhelmed and less stressed. By adjusting your goal over a long period of time, you can decrease your workout time, so no long, drawn-out workouts, and then you can slowly work on increasing your intensity versus just as soon as you decide that you're going to do this weight loss thing, you just go super hard, right? So instead of doing it that way, you just slowly work on increasing your intensity. Tip number 3 is to check yourself. Check yourself, girl. Grab a calendar, okay? I find it helpful when I can write and visually see, but you can do this on your Outlook or Google Calendar. But I want you to block out all of your time. So that means you're literally blocking out wake up, brush your teeth, right? Your morning routine, breakfast, your commute, work, lunch, etc., everything for an entire weekday, and you want to do it also for a weekend, right? This is where you can get very, very real with yourself about how you're spending your time. And once you can visually see what you're spending all of your time on, maybe you'll be able to find 3 hours in the evening where you're just Netflix and chilling, and you can think about what else you can do with that time. Not all of it, but just some of it. So can 1 hour of that time be used to cook, or, work on your meal prep, read a helpful book, getting your workout clothes ready for the week, or getting, what can you be doing with that time? Can you be doing some yoga so that your body can recover? How can you use a little bit of that time so that you're just not completely wasting your evenings and then saying that you don't have time to do everything, right? I love this exercise because it forces you to look at how you're spending your time, and no, every waking minute does not need to be planned. Please don't do that. But you need to have some blank space on your calendar, but it needs to be blocked out, right? Because the worst thing in the world is to say, okay, I'm not going to block out this time or whatever, this is just my me time, and then someone puts something on your calendar or something gets booked. So you want to literally block that out. The way that I block out blank spaces in my calendar is just I'll put an X or something, or I'll just do a couple spaces and then change the color as red. I use Google Calendar, and I will block out that time. I can just be sitting there. Whatever I want to do with that time, it is my time, and no one can book over it. Tip number 4, take a planned break. Breaks are so important, and breaks should be planned into your goal. So I have a client who's been with me for a year now. She has lost a ton of weight. She still has a little bit of a ways to go. We've had many breaks, here and there throughout this year, but I knew it was time for her to take a break mentally as well. So she's been on vacation for the past week, and she just got back a couple days ago, and now she's already heading to her next destination with her husband today, actually. She's heading back out. So she's taking that much needed break, and she doesn't have to feel bad about it. And she has not gained weight. She's enjoying her new body and the fruits of her labor from these past 12 months. And the reason that she's able to do this is because she's taking everything that she's learned with her. She's not tracking while she's on vacation or doing any of that. She's just taking all of those basics that she's learned and she's applying that to being on vacation and not stressing about getting in a workout or doing this or doing that. Like, when you're working for 12 months towards something, you have to give yourself a break. Guys, we live in a society that is very go, 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 more, but sometimes it is better to do less. You know how people say, oh, she's doing the most, you're doing the most. I do the least. Like, I am trying to do so much less. I don't believe in hustle culture, grind culture. I used to be caught up in all of that. And if you've been following me for years, I hope you haven't taken that from me, hopefully, but I'm definitely not in that hustle and grind culture anymore. And like, we got to take breaks and we just have to be prepared. And you have to know that a weight loss journey is something that is lifelong. So it's not about the getting to this goal in this very short period of time. It's about fully changing your lifestyle and incorporating it into every single thing that you do. And when you do it that way, you just find that, one, it's easier, and two, it's just not as daunting. So I hope this has helped you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to Worth the Wait. Thank you for getting us to 20 episodes. Please follow us on Instagram. We will still be posting during our break. So you can follow us at Worth the Wait Podcast, and you can follow me at Cookie Miller. Guys, we're almost at 100 followers on the Worth the Wait IG page. So please follow us. That would be awesome. And if you can, leave us a little review. Let us know how you're enjoying. Send us any topic suggestions you have. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.